The root chakra is associated with safety, survival, and grounding. And I want us to look today at practical measures we can take to heal the root chakra. And I'm going to look at this from two different perspectives. Firstly, almost from an inner perspective, so looking at our physical body. I do see people as souls, so the physical body is ultimately our home. And also looking at it from an outer perspective, so this could be anything in our environment. It could be where we live, it could be the street we live in, it could be our town. It could be looked at from a wider perspective of the world. So let's start with an inner perspective. So in terms of our body, there's two different ways of looking at this. It could be that you don't feel safe in your body because you have health issues. And depending on the severity of those health issues, that could cause genuine anxiety and worry. It could take up a lot of your time going to doctors or appointments or having to take care of yourself. But it could also be that you have a completely healthy body, but you're still consumed with worry about how you could get ill or how your body could deteriorate when actually physically it's completely healthy. So when we start to look at this, it's going to give a clue as to whether the concerns that you have are genuine concerns, or could they be related to a lack of feeling safe, maybe due to your upbringing or due to trauma that you've experienced in your life. In terms of grounding, we're bombarded today with things which are not real. So we can easily spend most of our time on the internet looking at things which are outside of our genuine life and virtual, I suppose is the word I want to say. We could spend all of our time in a virtual reality and neglect our genuine environment. We could say the same for food. We could eat artificial foods only and not eat any genuine whole foods, or which are very grounding and good for the root chakra. We could also lack real connection in our life. We could spend a lot of time having superficial interactions with people, but not genuinely connecting with anybody on a soul level. And all of these things can affect the health of the root chakra. So some questions you can ask are, or an audit you could do almost, is look at your living environment. Do you feel safe? If you don't feel safe, is there a genuine reason why you're not feeling safe? Or is it more of a sense within your body that you're not safe? Do you have somewhere to live? I mean, it's a genuine issue these days that people may have to move from place to place to place due to rental agreements or due to relationship breakdowns, etc. If you had to move around a lot, that can be very unsettling for your body and unhealthy for the root chakra, which needs roots. A bit like a tree, a tree grows roots and then would expect to be in the same place all its life. Well, that's maybe not realistic for humans these days, but I do believe we do need roots, whether they're temporary or longer term. On the other hand, you could find yourself too rooted, so it might be that you want to move, but for whatever reason, you're finding yourself stuck. Again, that's a sign of an unhealthy root chakra that needs balancing. So some practical ways that you can heal the root chakra are to change your home environment. Think about safety. Is there anything that's making you feel unsafe? Are there any actions that you can take to make a change in order to feel safer? The root is our foundation for the rest of our life. So everything that we're going to build in our life is based on the root. So it's really important that we pay attention to this and build a strong foundation. Obviously, if you do have health issues, genuine health issues, that is something which is going to be unsettling. And it's just a question of managing that as best as you can. And it's understandable that that's going to be disruptive and cause anxiety. But yeah, have a think about the questions I've asked in terms of inner safety and outer safety, and whether any concerns that you have are genuine or not, and whether there's any changes that you can make in your life to improve the health of your root chakra.